This weekly review activity, called Epic Bible Verse Search, will challenge the children to remember details of the lesson and use Bible skills to help solve a scrambled version of a phrase similar to the main point. The children will answer questions about the Bible lesson to improve their chances at unscrambling the main point phrase from some other words. For the purposes of this demonstration, I will be using materials from Lesson 1. Lead the activity like this. All right, guys, welcome to today's Epic Bible Verse Search Challenge. So, what we're going to do in this is you guys have some cutout words on each side, and among these words, scrambled up in there, are all the letters to a phrase that is similar to our main point. Okay, our main point today in Lesson 1 is I will worship God. So, you have in there a phrase, a sentence that is similar to our main point, but you're going to have to cut out each letter and rearrange them into that sentence. But there are 3 words in there that you do not need. They are extra, and we're going to play a game to help you get rid of those extra words. Now, on this side, I have my older kids who are doing the older version where you actually are going to cut out the letters and rearrange the anagrams into the main point phrase. But to make it a little bit easier, if you have younger kids, you're going to use the younger version printout, and what it does is it just has the phrase on there, the actual words, worshiping God is the most important thing, and so they don't have to cut up the letters and unscramble the letters completely. They just have to get the words in the correct order. So you can decide for your class which level of this game is more appropriate for them. All right, so you guys have got extra words over here as well. When you get a question correct, then you'll get to remove one of those extra words, and that will make it easier for you to make the sentence correctly. All right, so you've also got scissors there, and you'll see you've got 3 bean bags that are marked A, B, and C. I'm going to ask questions from these cards, and then I'm going to count down from 10, and after I say 1, you guys can throw the beanbag that is marked with A, B, or C, whichever you think is the correct answer, into this cone. And it's a cone there so that I can see which answer got in first. All right, and whichever correct answer gets in first, you're going to get that card. The card has a clue on it that will tell you where in the Bible to look up a verse that will help you know which word is not a part of your group there. Okay, so does that make sense? All right, we'll explain that more when we get to it. All right, so I'm going to ask the first question about our story, and then I'll count down from 10. Once I have said 1, you can throw your correct answer. Okay, you guys can work together on the answers. One person can throw. You can rotate and have different people throw, however you want to do it. All right, here we go. Question number 1. Who did God send to tell Pharaoh to let the Israelites go? Was it A, Joseph, B, Jesus, or C, Moses? You can't throw until after I say 1. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, well, they definitely got in first. Both of you answered C, but this team got their beanbag in first, so you get this clue, and their clue is on the bottom right there. It says, what does it say?
4th word in 1 Samuel 17:43.
That's right. So when I say go later, you'll be able to get your Bible, look up 1 Samuel, what did it say? 1 Samuel 17:43, count to the 4th word. You'll need the NLT translation Bibles for your kids to do this, and then you'll remove that 4th word from your group. You don't need it. That's your extra word. All right, let's do question number 2. What are 2 of the horrible things that happened to the Egyptians because the Pharaoh did not want to let the Israelites go? I want 2 of them. A, all the cattle died. They were attacked by angry birds. B, there was a plague of darkness. There was a plague of flies. C, there was a plague of frogs. There was a plague of pigs. A, B, or C? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, this one missed, this one went in. Answer B, but this team got in there first. Good job. B is the correct answer. It's a plague of darkness and a plague of flies. Here is your clue at the bottom. The seventh word in Exodus 22:27. That will be your extra word. All right, we got one more clue. All right, now you guys are going to get ready to start putting together your words. Now, don't go until I say to. But what you're going to do is look up in the Bible your clues first, remove the extra words, and then you will cut out the remaining letters and unscramble them into a phrase that you think reflects our main point, which is, I will worship God. All right. Are you ready? On your mark, get set, go. All right, use those clues, look up those verses, and remove the extra words. You're looking for Exodus 22:27. You want the seventh word, then you'll be able to remove it. All right, so it's going to take a while for your kids to unscramble the anagrams. It's pretty difficult. You're probably going to want to give hints and clues to them about every minute or so that they're working on it. Give them a hint to one of the words that they might be looking for. You can print out an extra copy of this for yourself so that you can tell them, one of the words that you're going to need is the word most, and then that will help them as they can pull out the letters for most, and then in another minute or so, give them another word, in another minute or so, give them another word, and that way they can keep working until they have all the words, and then they can worry about what order they go in. All right, so you guys got most there. Let's see, let me help you out with one more. There's also the word thing. You're going to want the word thing as a part of your phrase. Good job. So far we've got worshiping God. We've got the word thing. We've got the word most. Another word that you're going to want is the word important. Important. The other thing you might have to help your kids with is spelling. If you tell them that they're going to need the word important, double check that they're spelling it correctly. Otherwise, it's going to throw them off. All right, now we've got most of your words here. We're going to put them in the correct order. Make a sentence. Let's see. What do we have? We have worshiping God is the most important thing. Good job. All right. Now, of course, when you're leading this activity, you won't have one group doing the younger and one group doing the older. You'll have both groups doing the same version, and you'll be sure to help both groups equal. All right, congratulations to both teams. You did a great job of answering the questions and looking up the verses. Now, the last verse that I had you look up for question 3, I think this team got it, was our verse for today's lesson. So let's look that up. What is it? It's
2 Kings 17:39.
All right, let's look that up and read that, please.
You must worship only the Lord your God. He is the one who will rescue you from all your enemies.
That's right. He's the one who will rescue you from all your enemies. In our Bible lesson today, you remember that God rescued the Israelites and helped them pass the obstacle of the Red Sea so that they could worship Him. And we need to remember that God will be there with us no matter what obstacles we face, and that God is the only one who is worthy of our worship. Good job, you guys.